Wow, what a stage, what an amazing event. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you all for joining this presentation. It's been a pleasure to come back to Cyprus. It's one of my favorite countries in the whole world. Of course, it's sunny. What's not to like here in Cyprus? It seems like Cyprus is now buzzing with startups, entrepreneurship, and it's so amazing to see the growth over the last 5, 6 years. For me, it's a pleasure to be here. So, you guessed it right. This presentation is going to be once again about AI. I know it's the buzzword of the last, I don't know, 2 years and so on. For those who don't know what FOMO, okay, FOMO, you probably all know what it is, right? It's the fear of missing out. So going back to the buzzwords that we just discussed, right? It was NFT. Before that, it was the blockchain and the crypto buzzword. Before that, if you're in banking or finance, you might recall the digital transformation. All the banks needed to be digital. They started using, the wallets because Revolut was pushing, and they had to jump on this wave. But today it feels different. It's not a luxury anymore. AI brings a completely different concept, and this is why I refer to this as FOBO, the fear of being obsolete. AI is not a luxury today. It's something that it is live today, and if the banks and all the organizations really do not embrace it, they, they have a real danger of being obsolete. Okay, so this is a little bit about the company that I represent today, Profile Software. What we do, we empower banks, investment companies, private banks, family offices with cutting-edge solutions. The entire company has reshifted the focus into AI. Why? Because this is the future. This is actually the present. And we have put all the energy from the vision to the execution. And I will talk about this a little bit later. So, if AI does not have your attention by now, I created a query, a prompt on ChatGPT to count all the times that AI was mentioned on earning calls during the last, let's say, 4 years. Of course, AI is not a new thing, right? It has been around for many years. But since ChatGPT launched in November 2022, the times AI was mentioned on earning calls is sixfold. Why I'm saying this? It's because it's something that everyone talks about, and for a real reason. This is a number that I would like you to remember when you leave Reflect today. 26% of China's GDP will increase because of AI, not in 2040, not in 100 years, in 6 years from today. China is the second largest economy in the whole world. It's huge. And to narrow it down, because we are on the money stage, the amount of contribution of AI at global banking is $1 trillion, with a T, right? $1 trillion. So, banks need to be AI first, from vision to execution. Maybe we have some key decision makers, some C-level executives in the room. Maybe we have other people in various functions of your companies that you work on. My advice to you is, wherever you are, try to influence internally the organization to embrace even more AI in everything you do. If you are a key decision maker, try to influence the CEO, the C-level executives. If you are somebody that works on product, embrace it on your daily business. For example, here at Profile Software, we do code reviews automatically these days. It's, and I have been talking to banks all the time. They have been talking about AI, but really not embracing in real use cases. So these are some of the things that are being investigated by banks right now around AI. Security, of course, data handling, risk management is the obvious thing, predictive analytics, loan and credit approvals. This is one of the biggest applications right now. Why? Because it can automate the creditworthiness of the application as we go on. Compliance, market trends, automation functionality. But my two favorite ones are the ones with the two red arrows, chatbots and customer experience. Let's start with the last one. Why is it so important to reimagine the customer engagement layer? Because it unlocks value, new value through better efficiency, expanded market access. You can reach completely new segments like Gen Z, younger people everywhere in Europe, or even globally. And of course, greater customer lifetime value, which is amazing because a lot of EMIs out there are struggling with this particular topic. Data platforms that aggregate, develop, and maintain a 360-degree view of customers and enable AML models to run and execute in real time can achieve this personalization at scale. But think about beyond bank-related journeys. The combination of intelligent propositions, seamless embedding within partner ecosystems, and smart servicing underpins an overall experience that sets the AI-first bank apart from all the traditional banks. So I want to wave goodbye to chatbots because we all have used it in the past, and maybe it wasn't the greatest experience of it all. And let's walk into the Gen AI world where we can talk about conversational banking. Let me give you some real examples. So I'm here at Reflect. I lose my wallet. I freak out. All my cards are there. What do? I want to call my bank to cancel my cards, or even try to cancel them on my phone. Why don't I just use my phone, my smartphone, to talk to somebody, not a person, but a Gen AI agent, a virtual assistant? Like, imagine if it was Siri, right? You would just say, "Hey Siri," or "Hey X Bank, I just lost my wallet. Can you please help me out?" The Gen AI will translate voice to text, text to SQL. It will run the query, and it will get back to you in natural language. And it can say back to you, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Dimitrios, that you lost your wallet today. Can you please clarify which cards would you like to cancel today? Is it the debit card or the credit card?" So intelligent answers. And follow-up questions like, "I would like to cancel my credit card because debit, I don't care. I don't have so much money anyway on my balance." All right away, canceled. Another use case. It's the first or maybe the third of the month, and you are a little bit absent-minded. You haven't paid your rent. You receive a phone call from your landlord. "Hey, your rent is due." Okay, you just talk to your personal assistant once again, and you just say, "Can you please pay my rent?" You don't have to enter any IBAN details. You don't have to clarify the amount. Why? Because Gen AI will go through all your transaction history. It will understand from the periodic trends and monthly payments, let's say 900 euros, okay, to this IBAN. It will just say, "Can I just go through this payment?" And you just say yes, using voice. And it will just execute it for you. Or even better intelligence, like, how much did I spend on Starbucks, for example? Because I think I'm spending too much on this caramel frappuccino, skinny milk with almond, We've all done that. And then Gen AI will go back and without you tapping anything, doing all these searches and tapping and filtering, it will just tell you you've spent like 400 euros over the last 6 months, and you go like, oh, I need to change my habits. Right? So this is the stuff that we have been working on at Profile, right? We have been actually launching this product. It's called AI Adaptive, and it can complement any digital banking solution right now. This is live. It's supporting banks around the world on this AI journey. You can forget about tabs, and if the EMI or the bank wants to differentiate today, because pretty much everyone is copying each other, what's the real differentiation these days? It's conversational banking that can make a huge difference in the customer experience journey. As we said before, it will unlock new value for the bank. So, to recap, AI is predictive. It can show you what happened, and you can get personal recommendations on what you can do. It's generative because it can help you get things done, and it's autonomous. It gets things done for you. It executes it for you. Amazing, isn't it? So if we can move from banking maybe to the investment world, because financial institutions are drowning into so much data these days, and extracting meaningful insights is so difficult, it's so much complex and time-consuming process. So forget about the B2C model, right? We are not talking about the end users now, but how can we empower our internal people to come up with intelligent solutions for investments? Well, enter Gen AI, AI Adaptive again. Imagine you are an investment analyst working at any investment firm around the world. You can just talk to AI Adaptive and get real results. For example, which portfolio performed the best over the last 12 years? Boom, results. And which one of them had Apple on it? Boom, results. And you get the point. Result after result, question after question. You don't have to run any queries yourself. You just talk to it, understanding and communicating in real time. Who wouldn't love that? So if you think that AI is going to steal your job, maybe the only way to avoid this is to use AI to be better at your job. This is the main theme that I would like to, the message that I want to pass for you today. And to just link it with the workforce, because I know that there's a lot of discussion around it. And it has been the same thing at banking, maybe 30, 40 years ago when ATM was first launched. All the bank cashiers were freaking out. We're going to lose our jobs. Everybody was just going to the machine, and they will enter the PIN number, and they will get the cash, and they will go. What happened? Huge increase on banking relationships, because the bankers became, relationship manager. The same thing will happen with AI, not just in banking, in any industry. Why? Because with research by McKinsey, by 2030, AI is estimated to create more than 100 million new jobs globally. And it will contribute more than 15 trillion, again with a T, the numbers are staggering, to the global economy. So, I had a video, but I'm running out of time, so probably it's not gonna happen. So, if you want to learn more about AI Adaptive and how it can help your EMI, your bank, or whatever payment institution you're working on, scan on this QR code. Let's talk after the break. Thank you very much for your attention today.
Dimitrios, thank you so much. We do have some questions from the audience, if you don't mind. And you're staying here for the next session. So.
Yes, correct.
Okay, let's go with the first one. What are the most promising AI applications that banks and fintech neobanks can implement today? I assume it's more like the outsourced ones that you can, take advantage of.
Yeah, for me, there's too much talk about risk and compliance as we talked before, but this is not really AI. It's based on machine learning. It has been around for many years in the past. For me, the next frontier is exactly the conversational banking. How you transform the customer experience and you can just talk to your virtual assistant. It's like you and me talking, and you get personalized experiences from that. But this is just the beginning. And me predicting the future is like looking at the crystal ball.
Yeah.
We don't know, and this is the exciting part. If we embrace the vision, the execution will come, and we will see amazing cases. I try to make it very tangible, something that we have developed today, so we can try to make it more, as of today.
All right. And how can financial institutions, data security, that's a good one. Data privacy and security while leveraging AI for personalized services.
Thank you, whoever asked this question. It's my favorite one because I always get this question. It's true. When you talk to banks, control functions, mainly risk audit and compliance, will hate it. How on earth are we gonna trust AI to give answers? We're gonna get into trouble. Legal will kill us. We're gonna get sued. What if? All right, I understand all this. And about data privacy as well. You can get all this data on your own, very own ChatGPT or any other LLM that you are using on a private network, on a private cloud with complete security. So it's a matter of innovation, right? And every time something new pops up, people will freak out, and especially in banking, it's human nature, right? We don't like change. We like to stay conservative, but this is happening. And going back to the FOBO, banks that don't embrace it, they are risking of being obsolete.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.